They saying disgusting, but they got Augusta in it. It was a sister drunk twerking on a police car. I seen a sister stole a police car right here in Richmond County. She was drunk.
And they was trying to say that it wasn't true.
Oh, it was real. It was a real video. But it's all because why? Read that part again. Not given too much wine. So everybody they said was drunk. These women were drunk. They were sloppy drunk. So the Lord said they must not be given too much wine. Hold on, 1 second, sis. Hold on. I'm building. 1 second. Read. Teachers of good things. It says teacher of good things. Are the older women actually teaching good things? They're not. They're not teaching good things. They're not teaching the young women how to be daughters no more, or how to be good wives to their husband. Right. They're not teaching the younger women to be submissive to their husband. They're not teaching the younger women to not buck up and call your husband a bitch ass nigga. They're not teaching that. They teaching these black women to get as many degrees you can. Let every nigga in the hood hit it. And as long as you don't have no baby, you good. That's right. And by the time when it's time for her to settle down, her junk is big. Nobody want it. And it turned into a flower. It's like this. Nobody wants that. They're not teaching that though, right? They say enjoy life until you're about 30, and then you start to settle down. That's what they're teaching today. They sister, get as many degrees you can. Don't let no man tell you what to do. Okay, you already setting up for failure. Because the Lord said, where there's no hedge, the possession is spoiled. That hedge is the strong black man. That's right. It shouldn't be no strong woman. Because woman means of man. Yes, right. You understand that? Strong women only exist in the black community. Right. You ain't never heard a Chinese woman say, I'm a strong ling ling. Or I'm a strong Chinese making, mop floor making. You ain't never heard that. You ain't never heard the white woman say, I'm a strong Karen. You ain't never heard that.
Never heard of it.
And when you see it, it's frowned upon. But in our community, it's acceptable. They accept that. You understand that? So we got to reverse the roles back to what God created us for.
That's right.
Right? Watch this. Read. That they may teach the young women. So the older women must teach the who? Young women to be sober. Sister, put that liquor down. Stop getting drunk. Go home, take care of your kids.
Right.
Read. To love their husband. No woman is teaching their daughters how to properly love their husband.
Right.
I'm read it again.
I like that part.
That they teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands. Right. Watch how many sisters they got kids tonight at 12 o'clock when the club out. Be in that Waffle House right there. Watch. Drunk, sloppy drunk. Every weekend. You know why? Because their mama ain't teaching them nothing in the house. Right. The mamas, let me tell you what the mama's doing. Drink with them, but it's even worse than that, sis. Listen, when I turned 18, the mama and daddy would say, all right, it's time for you to get out of my house. Why? I'm still a child.
Bring it out.
I'm going to college. What do you want me? You want me out? What am I going to do? That's another mistake we make as black people. My daughter, my son, I want them to stay in my house until another man come and take my daughter and marry her. Right. That's what I want. That's what it's going to be. If the Lord allow, my son, he gonna go out, get a trade. He gonna go buy him a house. So then he can come and say, Dad, I'm ready to get married. Help me find me a wife. Right. And guess what? I damn sure ain't going to look at a Christian church. Right. I'm going right there at our congregation and find a daughter that I know that's a virgin. I watch her grow up her entire life, and that's gonna be one my son married. Right. If the Lord allows. That's how we reverse the role. That's how we get back to our God-given heritage. That's how.
And you don't go looking for a husband or a wife. God put you with that husband.
Hey, listen.
My husband is my soulmate.
Okay. And guess what, sis? You, as my older sister, I'm gonna tell you straight up, right? Because I know You may be one of the very few that actually love your husband, reverence your husband, but that's not going on in our communities.
Let me tell you something. I don't care how good your marriage is. There's always a Jezebel out there looking at your husband.
Oh yeah, it's
Yes.
hey, but guess what, sis? Guess what?
You got to be a strong man.
But check this out though, sis. If our women are doing their part, if our black women are being submissive, are not running that big old black mouth, you know what I'm saying? Hey, keeping the sack empty. You understand? Guess what? The man and the woman, they're gonna be like this. They be good. As one. Yep. But what happens is, hey brother, make sure you get in contact with us.
I will.
We got our contact information on the back of the flyer.
We from out of town. My dad was a veteran in spinal cord education at the VA.
Okay. Okay.
We
Where you from?
From Atlanta, but I live in Oklahoma City.
We got a school both places.
Okay.
We got a school in Riverdale and we got a school in Oklahoma.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Blessings.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Shalom. So, back to what I was saying. You got more on that? Read that. That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands. To love their husbands. Not bucking up every time he tell you to do something. But our women are not being taught that.
Right.
Read. To love their children. Is to love their children.
Right.
Why did the Lord have to tell our women to learn how to love their children? Because our women don't know how to love their children. Right. They setting them up for failure. And they want to push the black man that wants to be there away. Right. That's what they do.
You know?
I'm an independent black woman. I don't need no man. And then you can't tell me what to do, nigga. You punk ass nigga. You bitch ass nigga. That's what our women like to say. Right? And guess what? The same black men that our sisters hate today. They ain't no good. They sagging their pants. They selling drugs. They whoring out their women. Guess what? Those the same black men that our women raise. Give me that. It's a rock. Our women raise monsters. They create monsters. Everything we read in is out the Bible. Everything we read is out the Bible. But guess what? People hate this. The Christian church show ain't give you this. Nobody's giving you this. 2nd Ezra chapter 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places. So it says there's going to be confusion also in many places. Why is it confusion? Because the children of Israel is there. Anywhere we at, it's going to be confusion. Read. And the fire shall be sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places. It says the wild beasts. You ever notice how in the hell a bear end up in Augusta? Or right there in Waynesboro? Why is it panthers in the woods here? Why? The Lord said because it's confusion in the earth. The animals even confused. They're like, I think I'm supposed to be down south, but let me see what's over here. You understand that? Read. Everything got a course, sis. Read. And mistress women. It says mistress women. These bloody, defiled black women. Read. Shall bring forth monsters. Wait a minute. So guess what? This is prophecy. So these young niggas you see killing everybody, it comes from a mistress woman that probably pushed out the daddy that wanted to be there. Right. I'm gonna tell you straight, sis. A father wants to be in the life of his children. Coming from a father. Right. We want to be in the lives of our children. But it's not gonna happen 9 times out of 10 unless it's a godly woman. Right. You understand that? Only godly women are, not even allowed. Godly women fall into their role. But women that's trying to do it on their own, want to be independent, this and that, they're not. They're going to fulfill that portion. Mad, bitter, don't want to submit, don't want to shut her big black mouth, don't want to stay in the house. Guess what? Those are the ones that's bringing forth these monsters. Right. So these same niggas that these women hate today, they race them. Bring it out. Amen. These same little young boys just walking down the street with guns, guess what? They raised them. Bring it out. And then when the nigga in prison, they want the man to step in. No. They want the man to step in when he got a happy wife with children that love him. They want us to step in then. No. It's too late. It's too late. What you got?
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion.
It says the daughters of Zion. Guess who they're talking about? It's us.
That's right.
The children of Israel.
Right.
It didn't say the daughters of Esau.
Bring it out.
The daughters of Amalek.
Bring
The
it
daughters
out.
of the Chinese man.
Right.
It says the daughters of Zion.
Right.
That's you, sister.
Right.
Read.
Because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
They are haughty. They are haughty. Somebody pull that definition of haughty. Read.
And walk with stretched forth necks.
Okay, proud.
Huh? Yes. Look, just like this. Making all the noise with their feet when they walk through the store and stuff. Read.
And wanton eyes.
Wanting eyes. They always looking at a man, checking him out. You understand? Oh, he got big feet. He got a size 18 shoe. How you know that, sister, the brother? How you know that? He got boots on. Read.
Walking and mincing as they go.
Walking and mincing as they go. You know how the women always clap, 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 clap. Read.
Making a tickling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with the scab to the crown of the head.
It says the Lord is going to smite the haughty daughter of Zion in her head, the crown of her head. What's in the crown of her head? No, the crown on her head. My brother's on point. The hair. Read that part again. Hold on. Yeah. Get that haughty. Watch this. It's haughty. Arrogantly superior and disdainful. I got some symbols.
Give me some similes.
Proud. Vain. Arrogant. Conceited. Snobbish. Stuck up. Pompous. Self-important. Superior to who? The black man.
Bring it out.
Tell me that's not attributes of the black woman.
Bring it out.
They hit it right on the head. When you look up haughty, they got the perfect breakdown of the black woman.
Bring it out.
She thinks she's superior to the black man. She thinks that nobody can tell her nothing but the good old white man.
Bring it out.
That's it. Read.
Verse 17. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab.
Says, hold on, I want the part back to the crown. Watch this.
The crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And the Lord will discover their secret parts.
So the Lord, it says that the Lord is going to smite out black women in their head, meaning their hair, and discover their secret parts. The women's hair used to be so long, it used to cover their private area. But now, guess what? Our women be bald as hell. Alopecia.
Right.
Bring it
That's
out.
why they be trying to preserve it with them the brushes and show their edges. But guess what? The Lord said, hey, I'm going to take all of that from you. Says you prideful, you nobody can't tell you nothing, you snobby. Guess what? I'm going to take all of that from you. And tell me it's not true. And guess what? Our women, they go and get the relaxers, they go get all the perms, they killing their hair. Right? And since we on the topic of hair, Leviticus 13 and verse 30. I got to show you, sister, even with you, you got that natural pure wool. Guess what? You got to love the hair that the Lord gave you. You understand? Watch this. No, I ain't talking about the perm. I'm talking about something else.
Yeah, I cut my hair.
No, I ain't talking about that either. No.
Okay.
Watch this.
Leviticus 13 verse 30. Then the priest shall see the plague.
It says the plague. Is a plague a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, right? Read.
And behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin.
It says, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin. So not just skin. Read.
And there be in it a yellow thin hair.
It says yellow thin hair. What's another word for yellow? You know?
John.
What's another word for yellow hair? Yeah, it's French. The word is French for yellow. Blind. It says if it be a sight deeper than the flesh, it says a yellow thin hair. Read.
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
It says then the priest should pronounce he or she unclean. So what are people like to do? Like to blonde our hair. But not knowing that that is what we look like marching. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. And we got the same color hair as the man that's shooting us down.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role